Shit, 1, 2, 3 in the place to be. Should play your partners from the bottom of the map.
On the bottom of the map.
It's your dog Isreal.
Ike Hayez in the place to be.
Make sure that you like, subscribe, share, comment, so we can keep giving you these real spill, real trill videos. But we are about to get into week 7, big bomber cloud weekend, college football. It went down. It went down. It went down. And Ike, we about to get into it. You made a lot of picks. We about to see what you did.
Right.
Let's get into it. You picked Michigan over Indiana, cover them spreads. What you looking like out here?
Man, you know what? So they didn't cover at the half. They did cover for the game. And this is one of them things right there. Like Michigan really, sometimes they've been covering the spread. They really haven't. So it was just really a crapshoot. I ain't really watch Michigan like that because they really don't be playing nobody. You know what I'm saying? They play Indiana garbage. So you know what? It's one of those things. I don't really know too many people that watch that game. I think people are tired of watching Michigan play subpar competition because they want to see them play somebody. So it was what it was.
And the next was a big game, great game, exciting, exhilarating. That's why we love college football. Back and forth. You know, whoever was the team that had the ball last, well, you figured that was the team that was going to win. That Oregon at Washington game was a woo. Hey, that thing was
a good
down.
game. That might have been one of the most exciting games I feel like of this college season right now. Like these boys really, both teams really came to play. My prediction though was the over. The over easily hit. I also like Washington. If I would have took Washington, I would have hit. Like, you know, and a lot of people probably lost out on that. I listened to a lot of other little sites and, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of little sports book, you know, talking shit. Oh, I don't see any value in the pick. Last year it didn't cover and all that bullshit. This shit covered this year, bro. You don't need no motherfucking algorithms to see what the fuck was going on. I told y'all, take the motherfucking over. You took the over, your ass hit. All right. Then I also told you if I wasn't taking the over, I was taking Washington. That ass hit. I told y'all on the last video, they not getting their ass whooped at the house. Exciting offenses. I give Oregon a prop too, man. They had the trick plays. You know what I'm saying? Michael Penix had the trick plays. You know what I'm saying? Receivers throwing balls to receivers. So exciting offenses. Oregon actually controlled a lot of the game though toward the end. You know what I'm saying? They had went up. You know what I'm saying? They were able to kind of stagnate a little bit of Washington, but you can't keep a good team down like that. So that's why I went with what I went, and of course it played out just like that.
One thing I want to say about Danny Lanning is he, you know, one big decision he made came back to haunt him. They had the ball, 4-2. Washington didn't even have any more timeouts, and instead of punting and making Washington drive the whole length of the field, they went for it on 4-2. Didn't get the 4-2. Penix got the ball back. A couple plays later, them boys is, you know, they doing the touchdown dance. So Danny Lanning, you know what I'm saying? You know, you want to be an aggressive coach, but sometimes you got to play the analytics. That's what they're there for. So,
I mean, and I see why he did it. Every team, like nobody really was having no stall out ass drive. So he was like, fuck it. I'm going to put my hands, you feel me, in my offense because I feel like they can't stop us. And even though we had a better defense, we've been able to stagnate them a little bit. So I don't think it was a bad gamble, but it's definitely a gamble that you wish, like you said, you should have played the analytics because the analytics tell your black ass, your white ass, you know what I'm saying, to fucking punt. But you said, fuck it. We're in the era where there's no punting. You know, we feel confident. And what do you know? Washington probably ain't had the best defense, but they got to stop when they really, really needed it. And that's crazy, though. That is crazy.
Another game where if you put your money down, you might be hurting right now. Bama and Arkansas. Bama won, but them boys ain't covered nothing.
They cover at the motherfucking half. So if your black asses or your white asses or your Spanish asses listening to me, you straight. I wasn't sweating. I bet at the half. I'm good. Look, get your money and get out. So no, they did not cover. And I talked about Arkansas. I'm like, look, man, Arkansas, these boys have been up and down. We don't know what team we gonna get. Well, they try to make it a ball game at the end. But if you bet with me, I told you to bet at the half. You was cooler than a polar bear's toenails. Oh hell, and you had your money and you was gone. But hey, sometimes you gotta learn. I hope you listen to me, but well, you know, you listen to them other people. Hey, but you could have took the points. You could have took the points because I don't like big spreads. You could have took the points and you would have hit it too.
Well, let me say something about Jalen Milroe. Milroe has actually started to come around. Nick Saban has kind of started to play to his strengths. What they're doing, they're running the ball, and they say Milrose, his strength is the deep ball. So what you're gonna get is a lot of just pounding the ball and a couple big deep throws a game, and that's what you get. They're playing to their strengths. They're not blowing people out. They're not dominating, but they're finding a way to win. They're quietly 4-0 in the SEC, 6-1 right now. They're in the driver's seat right now. You never know. Bama could end right back up in the SEC championship game.
Oh no, they are. They are. I don't think they play anybody else that's finna really like test them like that. Like these boys really done had their groove. Everybody, including us a little bit, have been like, oh, these boys. You know what? They're like, what you got to say now? How you like me now? Okay, you like me now? What about now? Like you said, I like them to win out their half of the SEC and see Georgia. Right now, they're gonna play Georgia in the SEC championship game. Ain't nobody finna beat them.
Well, let's head to probably the biggest surprise of the weekend. Notre Dame, hands, foots, elbows, knees, all into USC 48-20. Caleb Williams threw 3 picks. Off of those 3 picks, Notre Dame scored 21 points. Woo! It ain't looking good for
You
you.
get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. Pick City. Man, this is one of the picks to where, hey, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? USC did have a chance to win this game. But you know what? Caleb probably played his worst game in his 2 seasons, you know what I'm saying, at USC. And players are due for a bad game. So once again, it wasn't a bad bet, but you know, they doomed themselves, you know, because of that game. You know, it is what it is. I felt like before that, we couldn't see that coming. If they don't throw those 3 picks and they get 21 points, they win that game. But once again, when you got your money in the hands of kids that's 21 and 22, you're gonna lose a couple times. Okay, you're gonna lose. So hey.
We have to
Notre
talk.
Dame needed that game too, by the way. Notre Dame needed
Notre
that game.
Dame definitely needed that game. That gave them credibility. That gave them the big win that program has kind of been missing up against a Heisman candidate. Usually in those games, they usually end up losing. Sometimes they're heartbreak losses, but they find a way to lose this game. But to dominate this game defensively and to put up 48 points, they had a pick six. I think they had another like fumble return for a touchdown. So this was a complete game for them. Hartman didn't have like a huge game, but this is a game that they needed. They definitely needed this game, and they showed out. But that was probably the big surprise of the weekend. We do have to talk about this game, just for the sake of the betters, because we already know what's going down. We're gonna hit you with the all the inside scoop on the other videos, but North Carolina, Miami.
Well, you know, I call it how I see them. I ain't listened to my heart, and that was really the only reason why the game was ever in doubt. As far as like, well, is they gonna win? Is they not gonna win? When it got down to it, if you go back to the video, I said, look, they're gonna try to keep it close. They're gonna make it, but they're gonna lose. So I told y'all to take the 3 points. I actually took the over. I took the over and won, but you could have took the 3 points. And I mean, listen, what happened is what we thought was gonna happen. They gonna lose. I got another prediction for you, and the video ain't even up yet. They're gonna lose the Clemson too, and I'm gonna tell you how that is when we get there. Garbage ass. I love the team though. Let me not say that. Garbage ass coaching. Garbage ass coaching. I ain't got a bad word to say about none of them boys, because all of those boys are superstars in my book, and they're really, really good. But the coaching, atrocious. Sucks. So that's why I bet what I bet, because I knew the coach was gonna fuck it up. It's just about how he gonna fuck it up. He gonna fuck up though. He'll fuck up.
Another good game that was pretty exciting. A lot of highlights, a lot of points, a lot of yards put up like unexpectedly was Florida and South Carolina. Unexpectedly.
Yeah, that was a good game. That was a good game. I didn't expect it to be as close, but I felt like I was gonna go with Florida for the same reasons why they won. I know they're gonna play defense, and I don't know how they put up them points, because I knew if it got to be a shootout, I ain't like them in a shootout, so I thought they would control the clock. But you know what? Anytime a team is at home, it's like an animal with their back against the wall. They gonna play hard, and really, once again, South Carolina in a couple of different games, even against Georgia, they have the ability to score. These boys can get some type of line. They can go ahead and really be dangerous. Get an offensive line, get a better defensive line, they could be dangerous. But guess what? They have a great coach, okay? Something does not have. So, you know what? I'm happy that Florida won. I actually always liked Florida, but, you know, at the end of the day, it was a hard-fought game. The over would have hit, but, you know, who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Shout out to Billy Napier, boy. You need that, boy. You sit high.
Graham Mertz finally had that big game that he needed. 423 yards, 3 touchdowns.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And
Graham Mertz at 400 yards?
Yeah, yeah. And I think that's it for the weekend, man. That's all your picks.
Hold on. LSU, I gotta say,
Oh,
I ain't watched. I watched enough of it, but LSU covered at the half. I knew that there was going to be a pretty good little matchup there. And yeah, overall, my record was 7-2. It's a
seven and
very
two.
dangerous record.
That's actually pretty damn. We're gonna figure out what percentage that is, but that's a great winning percentage right now.
Man, that right there, man. Man, listen. That right there means that if you did what I told you to do, you made money, you had very little losses. And USC, that's not a bad loss. It takes for players to play bad. So it's like, nah, man, you put your money, you know what I'm saying? Or what I'm telling you, boy, you gonna win out here, okay? But you listen to them other people, you're gonna be broke, okay? Even my little lunch money pick, I had two lunch money picks, which was prime. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't get a chance to put it on my ticket, but that would have been a loss, lunch money loss. But then we evened out because my other pick was Arizona. So you came up. Also, I forgot. I told you, Eric, Oregon State was going to beat UCLA. I like UCLA actually, but they got a true freshman quarterback, and they don't really have a good offense right now. And I'm like, man, Chip Kelly without a good offense, that's funny. Plus, I seen Oregon play. Okay, probably I can't never pronounce his name, so I just be like UG.
Uyunglele.
UG, you feel me? Them boys is good. Okay, them boys got the option, they got the read option. You know what I'm saying? They got a good defense. So I just feel like, look, I already knew that was gonna happen. But honestly, man, as the season gets better, man, these picks gonna start getting better. So that was a nice makeup because I feel like the week before that I went like 2-9 or 2-7 or something stupid. So 7-2. Come on, man. I know something. And as soon as we start to get a couple of other videos up of football and basketball, that record's going to get better. So I'm going to give you strategies. Bama at the half, I challenge y'all to find anybody else out there who was going to tell y'all for that half, okay? LSU at the half too. Come on.
Hey, y'all. Hey, listen to me real quick. Y'all listen to me real quick. Stop betting on Georgia to cover the spread. They not gonna do it. Not. It ain't gonna happen. When you see them big 33, 43, 40-point spread, they not gonna do it. They play down the competition. They're just gonna do just enough to keep the distance. But they not putting the beat. The only time they're gonna do that is when the national media start talking about a team who thinks they can give them a challenge, like they did with Kentucky. Put hands, foots, knees, and elbows into them, and then they're gonna cover. Other than that,
that's real. That's real. No, that's what type of team Georgia is. Georgia get up when they want to get up. They look up and they don't see nobody. Them boy going to sleep. They acting like it's a little walkthrough. They acting like it's a scrimmage at the house or something like that. Oh, it's a team say they good. Man, Georgia finna go in there and try to run a train on them boys. So I really see like what type of mentality they have. And as far as betting, take the points when you can, because who they play? They played nobody last week. They played Vanderbilt or somebody.
Vandy, yeah, they played.
Oh
Vandy.
my god.
Yeah.
It be like that though, man. It be like that.
But yeah, they should play partners from the bottom of the map.
From the bottom of the map.
And until next time, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Once again, tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a bow-legged auntie. And it's them again. Oh, shout out to all the don't riders, to the don't lovers, to the Chevy riders. You got the big block, whatever you ride, shout out one time for everybody down South Dade County, Broward County, Palm Beach County, all of South Florida, one time, two times.
And
hey. We gone.